Today we'll be answering a question that's been plaguing table tennis clubs all around the world. And that is, who makes the strongest, most smashable balls
in the world?
A champion will be crowned on this episode as the strongest table tennis ball currently on the market. I'll be testing the most popular ITTF 3-star balls out there. I may throw in 2 wild balls into the mix just to keep things fresh. Maybe it'll be our bonus round. Let's start. In order for a ball to receive the ITTF approved mark, it must conform to these standards. It must have a diameter around 40 millimeters. The balls before 2000 were 38 millimeters, and the size was increased to slow the ball and the spin down to increase the length of the rallies. The ball must have a certain weight, around 2.7 grams. The balls must be round and have a consistent bounce and have a uniform hardness. They come in 3 different star ratings, with 1-star balls for casual play, 2 stars for training, and 3 stars for matches and competitions. Let's take a look at today's contenders. First up from China, we have the Double Fish 40 Plus. It's the official ball in table tennis Grand Slams, and it was the tournament ball for the Paris Olympics. When I was reading up on the specs of the ball, it mentions that balls don't self-ignite, which I thought was interesting. Apparently, table tennis balls before 2014 were made from celluloid, which is flammable and could ignite if enough friction is applied, which would be problematic if you had a killer spin. Since then, all manufacturers have switched to recyclable ABS plastic and increased the ball size to 40 plus. From Japan, we have the Butterfly G40 Plus. It's the official ball for the recent ITTF World Table Tennis Championships, the Pan Am Cup, and Major League Table Tennis. This might be one of the last batches made in Germany because they moved their production to China now. Also from Japan, and actually made there, we have the Nitaku Premium 40 Plus, the official ball of the US Nationals and the US Open. These balls are the most expensive on the market, at $3 per ball, perhaps because they're made with a special plastic produced exclusively for Nitaku, and the balls are prized for its roundness and consistent bounce. They also have the most experience making table tennis balls since they've been doing it for 100 years. Table tennis started in England around 1880 for entertaining wealthy Victorians after the dinner table was cleared. It was called Gossamer in the beginning, but the name didn't stick because it sucked. So it was rebranded as ping pong and whiff waff, probably after some late night drinking at a pub. Ping pong was then trademarked in 1901, so the game is officially called table tennis. I'll also include 2 very popular tournament balls in China and Europe, and that is the DHS D40 Plus from China and the YOLO Prime from Germany. Most of these came in packs of 3, so I figured we'd do 3 rounds to keep it fair. Let's give it a go. Sorry, I almost forgot to mention that we'll be using this deep ocean chamber to conduct today's test. And yeah, it's a bit overkill. But by applying an equal force all around the surface of this ball externally, we can find its maximum strength up to its breaking point. And also, any slight variations in the roundness or thickness and any potential defects can also lead to plastic deformation, followed by an implosion. By the way, this is the first time that these balls have ever been imploded on camera before with audio recording, so you guys will be the first ones to hear this. Let's start. Round 1. Fight! If we look at the pressure lock data, we can see that only 4 balls imploded. So what happened to the 5th ball? When we take a closer look at the aftermath, we can see the dent caused by the pressure wave from the adjacent implosion. It looks like the Chinese DHS ball may have just pulled a Tanya Harding and kneecapped its German competitor. Luckily, I bought a 6-pack of these Yola balls, so we'll have a makeup round to give these balls a bit more space. By the way, here are what the other balls look like. They'll buff right out. Why would you buy a small pack of these premium tournament balls when you can get a 50-pack of the 1-star recreational balls for the same price? But not because we're going to include one of the most common balls found behind game room couches worldwide. The classic Stiga ball from Sweden, who also manufactures, among other things, lawnmowers. Now you might be wondering, how do these premium ITTF approved 3-star balls used in table tennis world championships stack up against the absolutely barely playable balls out there? What's lower than 1 star, you ask? Well, I'm already one step ahead of you because in this box, I have from Ireland, the official ball of beer pong. Unfortunately, they only come in boxes of 36, and I only need a few, so let's not be wasteful. Here are the final results for today's Implosion Challenge. It looks like you really do get what you pay for, and these premium Nitaku balls lives up to its reputation for making the highest quality, consistent balls out there. They're the most durable balls and should survive the longest of rallies. That's a wrap for this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy this type of brand new content, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.